And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. That one catches the zone, and the home opener is underway. Next offering is fouled back. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
One up, one down. Here's Royce Lewis. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher
outside.
really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So up now for Kansas City, Logan O'Hoppe. And that misses. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
That one clips the outside corner. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Noah Cameron.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And there's a ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Joe Adell. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and he makes the catch. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He circles the bases, and just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0. Zach Neto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Cuts and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. And a strike on the outside edge. Flores, in his 12th season, batting in the cleanup spot. And he was born in Venezuela. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1-2.
Just missing there, and it's 2-2.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing it.
Moore fired to second to Walker, and that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Base hit, and that extends the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Drew Waters in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Dunks one into left. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out. So up next, Johnny DeLuca. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Cameron back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. On the ground, Lewis. The throw to first, and quickly one away in the 2nd. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Angels. That's in there, 0-1. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Here's Miguel Andujar. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Christian Moore now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that will end the inning. Back in Anaheim, leading off, Bobby Witt Jr. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And Witt is out. Royce Lewis will hit next. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing, called strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Andujar. And that quickly 2 away. And here is Logan O'Hoppe. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Christian Walker. That misses the zone. 1-0.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. 2-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup, and next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Cut on and lifted in the air. Waters pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 so far. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Witt makes the catch, inning over. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And it slams off the bottom of the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think...
Neto, more for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Now here is Jhonkensy Noel. Singled and scored his first time. Outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here's a 2-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. And now batting Mike Trout. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Waters. And there's 1 down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Grounded out his first time. Inside. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-1. And the batter now, Noelvi Marte. And a foul ball. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the 0-2. Ball
That's
one
out the
there.
corner.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Noel sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's 2 down. And next for L.A., Miguel Andujar. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one drilled left field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Lorenzen back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And that's way high.
1 ball,
1
2
and 2 to count. And that skips in the dirt. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. Say goodbye to that one. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. Puts it away for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fouled off. He was late. Witt, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Neto tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Royce Lewis steps in for the Royals. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. 0 for 2 in this one. Carlos Estevez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Right through there for a strike. That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Waters snags it on the run.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Trout in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
And ball four, two aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
2 on, 1 out. Next to hit, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Just off the outside edge. And now 2-0. And that one fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Here's Contreras now. On the ground, right side. Garcia. On to first. And Contreras is retired. Inning over. Back in Anaheim. Stepping in the long ball threat, Logan O'Hoppe. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1 strike.
Next one misses.
Inside.
Now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Throws to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now it's Wilmer Flores. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Tosses across to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Up and in, ball 1. Neto slings to first. Royals set down in order. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the DH, Noelvi Marte. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Taylor Clark.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's inside.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. And another ball. That's inside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Fought off foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lifted in the air, right center field. Waters hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next for the Angels, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got his second double of the game.
Waste no time there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. That's a hit.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the...
New arm out of the bullpen, Daniel Lynch. And now it's going to be Christian Walker.
No.
And that's off the inside edge.
One ball,
and
no
that's
strike.
ball one. Swings through that one.
It might be
ball,
time
one
to
strike.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. One run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. DeLuca pulls it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Foul ball there. 0-1 now. Foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-0.
Headed down the line. Trout on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
That's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. So digging in, Salvador Perez. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
You're out.
And they get Perez for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Drew Waters stands in. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Steven Cruz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's off the mark. 1-1.
1-1.
Neto started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first and no swing, says James Kingsley. There's a line drive to left field. DeLuca makes the play, and there's 1 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's to third. Sends it to Flores,
he's out.
and Contreras is retired. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Angels. He swings and fouls one off. That one pushed foul. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Waters makes the catch. And that is back here at Angel Stadium. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Bachman back to work. Late on that fastball.
No balls.
Ooh,
One strike.
Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Moore takes it in for the out. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Bachman goes 6'1". He features a slider, a two-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Adele on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Royce Lewis. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Neto zips it across. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. They say it went.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
0-2.
Andujar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. Fights it off, he'll see another. That one out to right. Waters settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. Christian Walker, the next to hit. They hand the ball over to a new arm, John Schreiber.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at first, 1 away. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Base hit, and now 2 aboard. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in.
That's a base hit, run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Ward around third. He will score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good.
DeLuca puts it away, and that back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Moore. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels slug their way to a win in this one. This one ends